Every city has its own heartbeat. Some whisper, some sing, and then there's Pattaya, which sounds suspiciously like 1,000 scooters trying to get somewhere at exactly the same time. Well, I rented one of these puppies just to see, because almost everyone told me that's exactly the best way to explore the city. Well, let's explore, shall we? Back home, traffic follows rules. Here, traffic seems to follow mutual optimism. Somehow, everyone knows exactly what everyone else is about to do. I, on the other hand, had absolutely no idea what anyone is about to do. Yet somehow, it works. No angry horns, no road rage, just thousands of people flowing together like a river. Maybe that's the first lesson Pattaya teaches. Sometimes life doesn't need perfect order. Sometimes it just needs rhythm. One thing I love about riding a scooter is that you're never separated from the world. You don't just see the city, you smell it. Fresh seafood sizzling on the grill. Sweet tropical fruit. Street food that somehow makes you hungry, even if you ate 20 minutes ago. You hear conversations you don't understand. Children laughing, music spilling from tiny cafes. The buzz of scooters weaving through the streets like schools of tropical fish. A car lets you watch a place. A scooter lets you become part of it. Every country has its own personality. Some are quiet, some are formal. Thailand feels relaxed and very, very welcoming. By far one of the most welcoming countries I have ever had the pleasure of visiting. It has this incredible ability to remind you that life isn't always meant to be rushed. Even in the middle of busy traffic, people smile. Life keeps moving, and somehow everything finds its place. Then there's the ocean. One minute you're surrounded by buildings. The next, the sea opens beside you. Warm air, palm trees swaying, the smell of salt on the breeze. Moments like these remind me why I travel. Not to escape life, of course, but to feel more alive inside it. The funny thing is, when I first climbed onto the scooter, I thought I was exploring Pattaya. But somehow, along the way, I realized Pattaya was quietly teaching me something about myself. To loosen my grip, to laugh when things don't go according to plan, to stop trying to control every turn, and simply enjoy the ride. Maybe that's true for travel. Maybe it's true for life. We spend so much time worrying about the destination that we forget to notice the wind against our face. Or for those of you who have hair, the wind against your hair. The strangers who become memories, and the roads that were never part of the original plan. One thing that immediately stands out is that how many scooters there are. Not hundreds, thousands. Everywhere you look. Students, businessmen, construction workers, grandparents, entire families somehow balancing groceries, backpacks, and occasionally a week's worth of shopping. Back home, motorcycles are often a weekend escape. Something you ride for fun. Here, they're transportation. They're practical, affordable, efficient. They're woven into everyday life. And after spending a little time here, you begin to understand why. When everyone rides, the city starts moving differently. Not faster, just smarter. Another thing surprised me. All these scooters, thousands of them, parked outside cafes, restaurants, markets, almost everywhere. And yet, there wasn't this constant feeling of worrying whether they'd still be there later. Coming from the United States, that caught my attention. It reminds me that every culture builds trust in different ways. Sometimes the biggest lessons in travel aren't found in famous landmarks. They're found in the little everyday moments that locals barely notice. Something else I noticed, a scooter doesn't care who you are. The businessman, the street vendor, the college student, the retiree, the grandparents. At the traffic light, everyone waits together. Nobody is trying to prove anything. Nobody is driving a vehicle to impress the people beside them. Out here, you're just another rider sharing the same road. There's something strangely refreshing about that. It reminds you that sometimes the simplest way to get somewhere can also be the most freeing. Travel has a funny way of changing your perspective. You arrive expecting to photograph the extraordinary, but you leave remembering the ordinary. The morning commute, the smile at the traffic light, the old man carrying groceries on a scooter older than some cars back home, the sound of a city waking up, because in the end, a place isn't defined by its famous landmarks. It's defined by the everyday lives of the people who call it home. That's why Thailand is called the land of smiles. It's about the people, not the landmarks. Every road tells a story. Some leads to famous landmarks, others simply lead to unexpected moments. Today, a little scooter carried me through the streets of Pattaya. But the journey became something much bigger than a ride. It became another reminder that happiness isn't always found at the end of the road. Sometimes it's found somewhere between the next turn and the courage to take it. Until the next adventure, keep exploring, keep wondering, and never stop finding stories in the roads less expected or traveled.